Hello and welcome to another episode of the Williams Learning Lab. In this video, I'll show you how to convert moles to grams using dimensional analysis, also known as the factor label method. This is a key skill in chemistry for solving reaction problems and doing lab calculations. So first, what is dimensional analysis? Dimensional analysis is a method where you multiply by conversion factors so that units cancel out, leaving you with the desired units. To go from moles to grams, we multiply by the molar mass, which comes from the mass numbers on the periodic table. We use the following relationship. 1 mole is equal to the molar mass in grams. Okay, that becomes our conversion factor, where our conversion factor will be in grams per moles. Okay, so let's do an example. All right, so in our example here, we have how many grams are in 2.5 moles of ammonia. All right, so the first step for this is we're going to find the molar mass of ammonia. We're going to look at the molecular formula. We are going to take each element and we're going to determine the mass of each element. So for nitrogen, it has 14.01 grams per mole. That is the mass number from the periodic table. Then next we're going to look at hydrogen. Each hydrogen contributes 1.01 gram per mole. All right, and then finally we do it for the entire molecule of ammonia, NH3. And so we have 14.01 grams per mole from the nitrogen. And then we have to add 3 times 1.01 because we have 3 hydrogens. And when we add that all out, we get 17.04 grams per mole. Now for step 2, we're going to set up the conversion using dimensional analysis. Right? Since we are starting with moles and we want to end up with grams, we're going to put our moles first in our dimensional analysis equation. And so we have 2.5 moles of NH3, and we're going to multiply it times our conversion factor. Well, we're going to put grams in the top and moles in the bottom because we want our moles to cancel out. When our 2.5 moles of NH3 here, if this were a fraction, it would be over 1. So this would be in the numerator, and our mole would be in the denominator. And since that's the case, the moles will cancel out. So we can multiply our 2.5 moles of NH3 times our 17.04 grams of NH3, and then we will have 43 grams of our NH3, our ammonia. Okay, so let's recap what we need to do. To convert moles to grams, we're going to use the key formula of moles times grams per mole is going to give us the grams, all right? And that'll just cancel out our moles. So let's do a you try challenge, all right? If you can do this, you put the answer in the comment section below. Bonus points if you can show your work. So how many grams are in 5 moles of NH3? Guys, if you found this helpful, would you please consider like, commenting, or subscribing? Until next time, keep on learning and think while you still can. Bye.